What's good, y'all? It's King, man. I'm coming at y'all with some 2024 information about the upcoming zombies that they finna do to it. As soon as I seen Mr. Dolly JD post this, I had to make a video on it. Like I said, it's just in a reaction video. Of course, I'm leaving this link down in the description to his channel in the video. Like I said, I'm just putting my 2 thoughts in. Like I said before, I'm so hype about the zombies. I love how the zombies is just going, how it's flowing. I'm glad that they're not in a rush, but it's just they've been getting all the glory and stuff to multiplayer. So we need something just for us to hope for something. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. Like I said, this is a reaction video to Mr. Dolly JD. I'm leaving this link down in the description. It's just I'm me putting in my 2 cents. I've been a fan of him for a minute.
Today we're going to be going over a ton of leaked content coming to Modern Warfare Zombies, ranging from things we'll see next season to stuff we might not see for a long time, and includes a ton of game-changing features which will make this mode even better than it already is. As we get into things, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below, especially with what you want to see them add in the future. So firstly, let's talk about new bosses. We don't have long to wait until we get a new warlord inside of Modern Warfare Zombies with the Season 1 Reloaded update, is we're going to be getting a warlord called Dockerby. How this is going to work in comparison to Legacy, we're not quite sure yet, but there are quite a few other bosses and warlords still to come. And perhaps a strange...
I'm never really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I competed the Legacy and stuff like that when it came to like the warlords and stuff, but he really ain't dropped too much good stuff. I mean, we all had to complete it before the act, so I mean, it's good that they're starting to bring more bosses just so it give you something else to do, but I don't know, we'll see, man. It's cool though for more bosses. I think that is needed just to include more things into the map and stuff like that. If anything, expand the map. Just make that red area a little bit bigger, or just give us a good little circle for T4 so we can use the altar for T5, T6. Like, there's many changes they can do, man.
Strangest one of all that might not even be a thing in Modern Warfare Zombies is that at the start of the year, Twitter user called @TheOfficeCod uploaded a video showcasing an Extinction alien gargoyle boss found within the files of the game and can be fully loaded in. It's textured and has working animations that can be applied to any operator animation. This obviously...
You telling me they going to the roots now from Ghost, the extinction mode, but the thing is they had classes. It's not just you bringing in your own weapon and perks and stuff like that. Like they had directed classes from the medic to the assault to tacticals to you just being a sentry person, technician, everything. You telling me they finna bring back another big boss, not just a worm? That's gonna be lit, bro.
looks extremely weird on video, and a lot of you might think this is fake, but this is not a fake video. This is 100% real, and it really does exist within the files of the game. For some reason, the Extinction Gargoyle model directly from Call of Duty Ghosts is in the files of Modern Warfare 3, which begs the question of why it exists within the files and what is its purpose. Is it going to be an operator skin? Well, clearly not, because that just looks absolutely bizarre. But the more likely thing is that this could potentially be some sort of future enemy that we see inside of Modern Warfare Zombies, be it a new elite boss type that we discover in the world. That's just really strange to see. As
this is gonna be so hard, bro. Y'all gotta come on. Okay, let's go, Treyarch. Come on, bro.
Is not technically a Dark Ether Zombies enemy seen before, or more excitingly, this could end up being some sort of mini boss fight or some other type of in-game encounter where you'll fight this thing. This could also just end up never being used in the game and it's just there for some reason, but apparently it's the only extinction related model to exist within the game, and it's fully rigged so it can actually have animations applied on the model. As bizarre as this could be, I'm all for it because
I couldn't even complain if they brought Extinction back to this one because it was lit, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, you had your points and your cash, but you could buy necessary like things that you need. If you needed a kill streak right then and there, you can buy it. You see in the D-pad bottom right, you can buy incendiary rounds just for you to do more damage. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it's good how they got it now, but it's just like the little things, bro. This shit gonna be hard, bro.
I'd love to see more extinction stuff within Call of Duty. But let's now talk about bosses which are 100% coming to the game at some point, and these are new warlords. We already have Dockerby, which is coming in the middle of January, but we have at least 5 other warlord bosses which are planned to come to the game at some point, where some players have already found keycards for some of these bosses within the game already. So the other bosses still to come are the Chemist, Kerry's, the Rainmaker, Maestro, and All for One. That last one in particular is very interesting because that is a My Hero Academia character. Could there be some sort of crossover with My Hero and Call of Duty at some point this year? Who knows? But as you can see, here's an image of the keycard for the Rainmaker boss, confirming that we are definitely going to see that one in game. And another Reddit user during November found another keycard for the Warlord Kerry's. So I assume the two that we'll see the soonest will be Kerry's and the Rainmaker. But according to MW3 Intel on Twitter, there's even more bosses that we haven't seen yet, such as the Juggernaut, the Hammernaut, the MD, Phalanx, Rush Hour, and Shadow. And a specific
Bro, they're giving us stuff to do. I fuck with that though. Is it going to be longer than 45 minutes though? That's my thing. Are we going to be able to do all of this in 45 minutes, bro? This shit going to be damn near impossible. So again, y'all gonna have to give us more time. The only time we get more time is we're going to the altar. That's adding what, another 15 to 30 minutes, which is cool. But we got to do all this in that little map. I can't complain though.
specifically say that the bosses All for One, Maestro, Rainmaker, and the Chemist are all classified as human fortresses. Likely these bosses will each have their own fortress location, similar to what we see for Legacy, but just in a different location, or certain buildings could be completely repurposed to then house these new human fortresses. Only time will tell. Now, a massive feature that will be coming to the game at some point is a wallet system. Hey, I'm Alex over on Twitter, discovered a menu which was labeled as the Outbreak Wallet, and this game mode
Yeah, all points are gonna be worth something, man. Say, I am hyped, bro. I am hyped, bro. They going in the right direction, dog. This is what we've been needing. Yeah, come on, bro.
is internally called Outbreak, and it looks like this is going to work very similar to what DMZ had later in its season, where it added a wallet system where you can extract points that you earn in the game into this wallet, which is in the menus, and then you can choose how much to bring in. There is currently no exact ideas on how much the max limit will be for this wallet, or exactly how many points you can take from the wallet to have on you the moment you start up the game. And to me, this makes perfect sense, because currently you could exfil with hundreds of thousands of points and you'll lose it as soon as you exfil.
This will stop people doing that money glitch. Because don't get me wrong, yeah, you got nah, but I don't think you're going to be able to even take all of that. So they'll stop that Tombstone glitch. I mean, I ain't have a problem with it. I mean, yeah, some people was generous to give it and stuff like that, but still, you know, just breaking the game and stuff.
The way the wallet system worked with DMZ is that you had a set amount that you could have in it, and if you wanted to upgrade it to have even more cash, then you had to go and do objectives within a game which gave you persistent upgrades towards getting the max limit. And we could see something similar in Modern Warfare Zombies. Although with the amount of people using the Tombstone glitch with hundreds of thousands of points in their Tombstone, by complete accident, that also works just like the wallet. So until that is fixed, I don't know how useful the wallet will be, but I know for people that are playing legitimately and don't want to do a Tombstone glitch, and I think this is going to be really good. We just have no idea when it's coming. Another really awesome feature coming to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies at some point is the exfil streak system that was in DMZ. The way the exfil streaks work is that every time you exfil, you're going to add 1 to your streak, and if you continuously exfil...
My bad, I keep pausing, bro. But I talked about this before in the last one. This is going to be a W, bro. So now, this is low-key big. I don't think a lot of people understand this. They're rewarding the people that's actually been grinding. You get what I'm saying? So we're seeing that best exfil streak. That's gonna be so hard. It's just depending on how far you can go. I mean, if there's like a big 50 reward and stuff like that for like different schematics that people ain't got, that's cool. Let's do it. I don't want to talk too much on this part.
Successfully thereafter, each time you go up a streak number, you're going to be given some sort of reward. Here is all 10 rewards, with the first exfil streak giving you 500 points on spawn, then the next one will give you 5 armor plates, then the next one you'll spawn with 1,000 points, then you'll spawn with 30% off the perk machine costs, then the next will start you with 1,500 points, the next will increase your contract payout, the next will start you with 2,500 points, the next will give you 50% off the mystery box cost, the ninth will start you with 5,000 points, and the final one will give you 20% off Pack-a-Punch cost. And as long as you don't break that streak, you will forever have all of the streak rewards that you see on screen. Now, it's likely that this will work exactly like DMZ, where you'll have to complete at least 1 contract before exfilling for the streak to count. You can't just jump into a game and immediately run to an exfil and have that.
Oh yeah, come on, yeah.
count. You have to do something in the game for it to be meaningful to count for that streak. But as long as you keep this streak going and never die within the mode, you will always spawn in with all of these benefits, which is going to be incredible. But again, we just don't know when this is going to be coming to the game. Let's now move on to gameplay features, because there is going to be quite a few new field upgrades and new perks and alternate ammo types that are going to be coming to the game at some point. The only field upgrade currently missing from the original that we saw in Cold War is Ring of Fire. And from what Kevin Drew hinted to me when I visited Treyarch in October, there's a chance that that might be coming later down the line, although it's not a guarantee. There also exists or existed at one point a brand new alternate ammo type that we've never seen before in the game called Shadow Vortex. There is a chance that this has now been cut from the game, but by the sounds of it, it sounds like there's a chance that it could spawn a mini Gersh device of sorts that would just suck up zombies, which sounds like a really overpowered alternate ammo type, but one that I would love to see because we've had essentially the same ones for a really long time now. As for perks, it's likely that we're going to be getting at least one new perk throughout the lifetime of Modern Warfare Zombies. It's leaked within the game files that we'll be seeing Mule Kick officially appear at some point. The in-game description.
I knew it though. I mean, that's been in Zombies history since it came out. Mule Kick has always been in Zombies. So why didn't they have it now? Don't give me no. I don't know, no clue. But I knew that was coming back. I mentioned that in my last video. I'm so glad though, because yeah, honestly, people don't get to use most of the wonder weapons just because they have to worry about running fast, which is the knife, because of the new stamina stuff that they just added. And then, you know, still trying to level up your primary and stuff like that. So I think that's a W for sure.
For it simply says to carry 3 primary weapons, so I guess only time will tell to see if we see it, but there is 1 square missing on the Wonderfizz machine for a perk icon, so it makes sense for Mule Kick to fit there. Now, I have no idea if we're going to see any other perks. I would love to, and for some weird reason, Walmart had their own Modern Warfare 3 Collector's Edition, which came with a patch for Widow's Wine, so I don't know if that's any indication that that perk is coming to the game. I don't really think it is, but for some reason, the marketing involved Widow's Wine, so there is a slim chance that it could come to the game, or it was just a weird mistake for them to include a patch for a perk that isn't going to be in the game. Now, interestingly, there's also 2 new power-ups which have been found that will come to Modern Warfare Zombies at some point from Hey I'm Alex, and these are called Undead Sight and Looting Spree. Undead Sight sounds a heck of a lot like Zombie Blood, which is really cool, and to think about it, we've not yet seen Zombie Blood return in the Dark Ether version of Zombies, so that would be really cool to see it return. Now, when it comes to Looting Spree, I'd imagine that it would just allow you to buy stuff cheap for a short amount of time, like a fire sale, or even like a much nerfed version of shopping free, where instead of it being free, everything is heavily reduced, just like a bonfire sale. Now, in the future,
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to do some good, but most people is just doing the contracts and necessarily just getting the money, stuff like that. So I wouldn't see how it'll necessarily improve it. I mean, maybe it's just the little things, but
Modern Warfare Zombies might get the biggest piece of DLC we've seen yet, and that is a full-fledged new map. We've already got a small one with the Dark Ether in Season 1, but there are rumors that along with the reintroduction of Rebirth Island in Warzone, there is a chance that this will also be available to play in Modern Warfare Zombies. At this moment in time, it's completely hypothetical, but with DMZ, when Warzone got new content, it was also supported in DMZ, so hopefully the same thing happens here for Modern Warfare Zombies. Now, it sounds like there is going to be a ton of activities and contracts added to Modern Warfare Zombies over the season.
Please make the Dark Theater its own map. That way it'll be challenging, and that's cool. That's content for everybody. I'm not saying I want it to be round based, bro. Just it has to be more than 30 minutes. And then period on what's the map name? Yurkistan, it has to be more than 45. For us to necessarily complete everything, bro, it's just how it's gonna have to work. So it's like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to see how they're gonna have to go about it though. But it's sounding good. But how are they gonna, let's say, implement it? You know?
seasons with activities such as one called Summon, where you got to collect zombie souls into Dark Ether amplifiers, which then pull a Dark Ether alpha that you have to kill. Could maybe explain why we've seen the gargoyle in the files, or it could pull out someone entirely different that we've not seen yet, like a Megaton, just as an example. Another is helicopter drop, where just like an Outbreak, there will be a large helicopter flying in the sky that if you take it down, it will drop valuable cargo that will be somewhere on the map. And according to Hey I'm Alex, there is going to be a new activity called Civilian Rescue, where civilians will be in areas alongside soldiers and scientists, where you'll have to safely take out all the soldiers and then evacuate the civilians. This gives me some Exo Zombies Burger Town vibes, and I'm not sure if I'm happy about the sound of it. Another is called Refractors, where you'll need to protect ether refractors from zombie damage, and zombies will spawn in from different directions, very much like we saw with Outbreak and Cold War with the rockets that spawned in. A really interesting named one is Wave Survival, which will simply involve waves of zombies, and I don't know if this is Treyarch's answer to round-based zombies in Modern Warfare, but it could be similar to what we saw with Vanguard, where you'll just have to survive waves upon waves in a certain area. That will be somewhat like round-based, but obviously not quite the same. And similarly,
That's a W in my opinion. The reason why I say that is because the way that they going about the open world, they want it to be open world. They don't necessarily need round base, but they can have it necessarily like a country just to make it round base, like 1 through 5 rounds. It'll damn near probably give you 8,000 points and stuff like that. Just make the rounds hard. We need stuff that's challenging and rewarding. That's the thing, and it's cool, bro. I'm hyped, bro. I'm sorry, I'm hyped.
to civilians, there is another one with hostages, where mercenaries are going to be holding scientists hostage, and at one point they will start killing them, which will mean you need to try and save at least one of these scientists. They tie some really cool narrative backstory as to who these scientists are and what exactly they're doing and what they're trying to figure out. I think that would be really cool. Apparently the holdout objective from the original Outbreak will be in the game, where you have to survive based on a timer in a small area, a lot like an Outlast, but you don't have any escape. You're just contained within a building, but there's a chance that that could be cut. A defend turret objective, where you simply need to defend a turret from zombies while it powers up, and a helicopter convoy objective. As far as schematics, we have quite a lot in the game now, and I don't think there's anything that we're really missing on being able to craft, but in season 2 apparently it's been leaked that we'll be able to craft the blood burner bite, so we can instantly spawn it in and immediately have one of the best vehicles we've ever seen.
I forgot one more thing. I'm sorry, y'all, again. When it comes to these schematics, right, it's been taking too many days just to necessarily get things right. That's why we're hoping to find certain things when you come in and out of, X filing and stuff like that. In my opinion, for the exfil streak, lower them cooldowns down. Y'all got to. Bro, if y'all telling us we finna bring in a bike, guess how long that bike gonna take to spawn in? Once you craft that schematic for that bike, it's probably 10 days. I could throw money on it. If anything, I say probably 3-4 days. It's gonna have to. It's gonna be like the longest schematic craft that they have right now. It sound good, but like the only time they giving us long counters is if you're when you're bringing in your primary, was it the insured stuff that's going up and down? Yeah, man, y'all got to lower these timers for these perks, for these guns, all them type of schematics, not just the insured slots, because it don't make no sense. Sometimes I get it. Y'all don't want people to have everything all at once, but that's why people are duping, because people are tired of waiting 3-4 days just to craft, Juggernaut, Speed Cola, Stamina Up, and stuff like that. Yeah, man, hey, I'm hyped, bro.
In zombies, which I think is really cool. And as far as equipment goes, we've got the ether blade in season 1, but apparently there is also an ether counter equipment. We have no idea what it is, what it does, or when it's coming, but apparently it exists within the game's files. With each new season, it's guaranteed that we're going to be getting at least one main cutscene, which is going to be of an incredible quality that's going to carry the story on. And for each cutscene, we're obviously going to need to complete a mission, so we'll at least get one story mission every season, but I think we're definitely going to be seeing more full full act missions coming in the future. A full act 4 is likely to come in season 2, if not season 2.5, and I definitely see that we will get an act 5 at some point as well. Even with all the leaks.
So I thought, in my opinion, they were going to add on to like the little missions for another ending mission for Act 4. So I'm guessing they're already trying to skip to Act 5. I mean, it's cool, but I don't see why they can't just add like the little mini missions just us to get to the last story mission for Act 4. That's how they brought it to us before season 1 even dropped. So
we've discussed in this video, there is still so much potential for more to be added in the mode, so I'd love to know what you would like to see Treyarch add in the future. I personally want to see like 2 more acts added to the game, but they be really hard and grindy, so it takes a while for us to complete. And I want new boss fights that are not worms. I just want something new and exciting and difficult. To make sure you don't miss out on any updates to Modern Warfare Zombies in the future, you need to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and turn on the bell.
please, please, please go and subscribe to that man, bro. I'm a big fan. I just love the exclusive stuff that he's just been dropping. He's looking out for us, definitely on the zombie side of things. I know that's what he's necessarily all about, but he's necessarily looking out for the community. That's why I'm such a big fan of him and the things that he's dropping for us. Like I said, this is just my take on everything that he's been talking about. Like I said, I'm definitely leaving his subscriptions down below and everything, man. It's been King, bro. I appreciate what y'all been doing for me, bro. My last video I just dropped hit at least 400, almost 400 views, bro. That's very big to me, man. I appreciate that so much, bro. If y'all could, though, subscribe to your boy, man. Leave a like. Share this with everybody, man. Your friends, your family, teachers, brothers, everything, man. This is my year, bro, and I appreciate y'all again, man. It's been King, man.